TV. Gonna grab a drink or three, because you know it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Two lads from Yorkshire and another bloke from Somerset, supping and chatting away with each other. You never quite know what you're gonna get. Mark is a spark and his barbs are sharp. He has us crying. For an electrician, his banter is electrifying. There's a designer, the guy with the cider. John is the landlord and they're all on Happy Hour TV. Good evening, folks. Thank you so much. Hi, hello, welcome to Happy Hour TV. We've got our usual guys with us. We've got Mark and John. We need to address the elephant in the room before we get on with our show.
Which one?
It's very much a football week for our chaps this week, with clear distinction that we have a Scot and obviously our fellow Englishman. John, holding the reins in the pub. It's going to be an interesting week, guys. Friday, isn't it?
It is. Friday's a big night, yeah.
Friday's a big night. Are you going to be watching it down at the pub with John? Is it going to be an interesting?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. We'll see on that one.
Okay. Yeah. All right. The obvious thing here is it's a Scotland versus England match. What's the pundits' version, John? What do you reckon's going to happen?
Well, it's such a close rivalry. You know, our history shows that everyone raises the bar. It is the battle. It's a bloody battle sometimes, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Right.
But we've got a good squad. Scotland's got great players. It's gonna be a right game. A fabulous game.
On paper, they should like the flow of us, but anything can happen in this game.
But Scotland have done well, haven't they, recently? No, they haven't done well.
No.
I take back everything I've just said. They lost the recent game, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Should I bring that up, John, or not? Sorry, maybe I shouldn't bring it up.
It was just a warm-up after 23 years away. Just a warm-up game.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Hey, look, it's going to be a good game. Let's just say hi to a few folks in the chat. We've got Sue from Turkey.
Good move, Neil. Good move, Neil.
Swiftly moving on.
Stop picking. Scotland been playing well recently, haven't they?
Yeah. I'm sorry for bringing it up. Hezzy, great to see you. Great to see you, great Scott. Oh my goodness, we've got another Scot in the chat. Okay, Scotland will win, is what she's saying. Free Willy, welcome. Thank you, Free Willy, for popping in. We've got DJ Technique in as well. Thank you all for popping in and saying hi. Keep the chat going. We'll come back to you in a moment. Mark, what's your week been like? What have you been up to?
This week I've been mostly just watching football and more football.
Right.
That's about the end of most of it, yeah. Bit of work and then more football.
Okay.
John will be the same, probably.
John?
Yeah.
I've
been watching a lot.
You'll be able to turn the camera around. You'll be able to show us what's on the screen, and we'll be able to say hello to the chaps sat there watching. There's our screen.
That's the screen. That's the projector screen.
Very good. Got your England flags up.
Jennings,
see.
give us a wave again. Give us a wave, Jennings.
He's enjoying himself. Sat there. He's got his pint.
It's Italy versus Switzerland at the minute.
Yeah.
And there's Lauren. Hello,
Brilliant.
Lauren.
Hello, Lauren. Excellent. Well, keep us posted on the score, John, won't you? All right.
They've scored a right goal, Italy.
Oh, have they? So it's 1-0. Who's playing? Italy versus?
No. Well, there's Mark on here. Come and say hello to Mark.
Chicken.
Who's playing, John? We've got Italy versus.
Oh no,
Switzerland.
Oh, look at it! Look who it is! Look who it is! Goodness me. So is Italy versus who? Italy versus.
Have you had some new teeth?
No, that's definitely. He's been working outdoors, hasn't he?
And he's noticed that.
Yeah, he's been working outdoors. Brilliant. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. Yeah.
Wait till Friday.
Oh God.
Dry your eyes, mate. See you on Friday.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you been crying again?
Nah. Laugh it up.
You might as well send that shirt to the charity shop.
Yeah, thanks for input, innit?
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, Mark says thank you as well.
Oh, dear. Right. Sorry, Mark, for putting you in that abuse situation.
We'll just wait and see till Friday.
Yeah.
Mark, you've been letting people know at work that you're Scottish as well. You've also put it on your screensaver on your tablet or something.
I have, yeah, I've got it on my.
Showing your support. Yeah. So there's no doubt about it. They'll all know at work.
No idea.
Very good. Right. Good. Right, my week. Let me. So, John, do you want to tell us about your week? Anything other than football?
Maybe a quick shout out to Lauren, because she's going to be doing her skydive
Is she?
at the end of this month.
Brilliant. End of June.
Yeah, so
Excellent.
It's due for June the 27th.
Right. We need to explain what this is about, John. So tell us why she's doing a skydive.
So the charity that the Thornton Bantam Routers worked with before, we played a charity football match and raised money for When You Wish Upon a Star.
Yeah.
Now, the theme for When You Wish Upon a Star is when you have poorly children. I think they describe it as life-threatening illnesses for children.
Yeah.
They grant wishes to them. Now, it might be a simple thing of going to a theme park with a family. It might be a tablet computer. On other occasions, it's on a more grander scale.
Yeah.
But essentially, what it's designed to do is designed to give children experiences of their fantasies and what they dream about in a scenario where the child has got a serious illness.
I'm just looking for the link. This is going back to the summer last year, isn't it?
Yes.
So
I think it's even before then. Is it before then?
I think it was. Yeah.
We definitely put it on our.
It's been cancelled about 5 times now.
Yeah. Let me just have a look. I'm just having a quick look. Here we go. I found it. Here we go. So I'm going to pop this in the chat, folks. If all works. Here we go. So there's the information. We're supporting Lauren for a skydive jump for this amazing charity, When You Wish Upon a Star. It's been postponed from September time last year. Hopefully, all goes to plan. She'll be doing it at the end of this month. If you want to find out more about the charity, the link is there in the chat. And also, if you're able to donate, even just a little bit, 50p a pound. It doesn't matter how small the bit is. Every little bit helps. There's a Just Giving link there. Go and show your support. It'd be fantastic. And hopefully we're going to make sure that she's all wired up for vision and sound, and we can get a video. So if we get that, we'll show that on our stream. Fantastic. Oh, that's great news. Oh, I'm really pleased. Yeah, I'm really pleased about that. Well done, John. Cool. My week, just to tell you, it's very much the same for me at the moment, just churning out the work. Work is picking up slowly. It's gone a bit sort of frantic. But a couple of things. Do you remember last week I mentioned about WWE and I was in their audience? I got an email come through almost straight afterwards saying, do you want to be in the audience? And I thought, well, might as well. So I've registered again, all right? And then today I get an email saying, would you like to be in the audience for the pay-per-view Hell in the Cell? All right. So I'm like, I'm up for that, so it'll be a good cage match. So I'm going to be in the screen for the pay-per-view. Perfect.
Yeah. And do you have to pay anything for that? Or is that free?
No, it's free. Completely free. So I guess I'm a WWE network, subscriber. So I am paying, but I'm paying for the content on their website, But so yeah, they've contacted me again, so I'm up for that. So I'll be on Hell in a Cell. The other thing that I was hoping to do this week, but a couple of streamers that I follow had some good streams on this weekend, so I thought I'm not gonna, it's not competition, about who's streaming as and when, but I was just enjoying watching their stream, so I didn't get round to doing my Tomb Raider stream. All right, so I want to get back on the game, I sit here with my controller. I've got it all working. I've even got my death count working, so Brindy can join in on my death count. So I'll be doing that. I'm hoping straight after this stream. All right, so once we finish our happy hour TV, give me 10 minutes or whatever, I'll get the game set up, and I'll be going on through until the early hours. So I'm going to do my Tomb Raider Part 2 stream tonight. I'm not going to do any work. I'm just going to get on and play, crack open another cider, and kill Lara some more. Right, yeah. That's me. What are we drinking, gents? What have we got this week? What are you drinking, John?
I've got some Clout Stout.
Oh,
by Nailmaker.
Very good. Yeah. Is it a heavy one? Is it a creamy one? How's it going down?
It's very full bodied. It's one aspect. It's smooth. It's lovely.
Nice.
It's premium. It's 5%.
Yeah.
It's a bloody good brew this.
Oh, when it's creamy, they're smooth, and you can drink loads of it.
Well, I won't say it is 5%, and you are talking about me.
Goodness me. Yeah, but my ciders are like 6, 7, so I'm like, yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, but you only have one or two, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. But I don't know what's Guinness normally. What's Guinness? Is Guinness about 4.8?
No, 4.3.
Oh, is it only 4.3? Okay.
Either 4.3 or 4.2 actually. I'm unsure.
Right. Oh, I thought it was more than that. Hezzy, let's go to the chat quickly. Hezzy's saying, let's get Neil in the ring. Yeah. I'd like to see me in a ring.
Yeah.
I'd throw the boys around.
A bit of white collar boxing.
I was on Mikey and Janie's stream the other night, and they were watching a bouncer program, and I put in a message saying, I was a bouncer once, and that's all I put in. But then there was a lot of banter going on, and I thought I'm not going to join in because you'll just look like a bit of a knob, So I thought, no, I'll leave them to it. Yeah, it was just a lot of nonsense on there. But it was funny to watch this program. So what are you drinking, Mark? What have you got?
This week I'm just on a glass of red.
Oh, lovely! Oh, look at you.
A glass of red wine this week. So.
I'm gonna hit the bottle. I'm on a Thatcher's Green Goblin this week.
Excellent.
I've got plenty of these in, so I need to drink these. I want to try and keep the variety in the fridge. So the ones that I've got plenty of, the ones that I'm drinking at the moment. But at the moment I've got about 10 varieties of Thatcher's in my fridge. So happy days. Right, let's clinky in, gents. And good luck with the football. Good luck with the football by the end of the week, gents. Good luck.
You'll need it.
Oh dear. Very good. Right.
If you want, Neil, we can stream the game. I'll set the laptop in the corner. You can stream it, John.
I don't need to see it.
No, I don't mean the game. I mean the room. It's going to be.
Yeah.
It'll be a good atmosphere.
Right.
Very good vibes. Yeah.
Well, we could try that. We could see. So that's Friday evening, isn't it? What time? 7:30? 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. We might do that. We might open up the chat and just have a bit of banter. So if people want to join us Friday evening for that, come and join us, and we'll stream the pub atmosphere for you. Yeah. Grand. Okay. We're going to play a quick game of Refaced. If you're up for that, we're going to kick off with John's. Let me hit the ident for us. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to play Refaced. Now, for those that have seen it before, we switch our faces, and the idea is to guess the film, the character, full name, if you can get it. Character's full name and actor's full name. Now, it's I'm going to give you a bit of a warning here. It's a bit blue, all right? So if you're easily offended, don't watch. Right, guys, I'm going to switch the screen over, and then I need to share the screen with you guys. So here we go. Let's go to our first clip. They can't see this yet. Here we go. There you go. Right, we're going to do John first this week. Who is this? Film, character, actor. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit that one more time.
Oh yeah.
Looking cool, John. Looking cool.
Yeah, man.
Pop your answers in. So you're looking for film, character, and actor. I'll get set for clip number 2. Here we go.
Isn't it clever how it gets different angles at the face?
Yeah, it's very clever. Yeah, very clever. Here we go. So here's our next clip. Film. This is Mark this time. Film, character, actor. Here we go.
Question yourself, right? You, I retire. That's what happened to your friend.
So long, man. Have a good day.
Fuck you! Who put this thing together? Me! You're dead, motherfucker!
We're doing 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Fuck you, man. Say hello to my little friend!
Okay, I'm going to play it one more time. It's a longer clip, is that one?
Question yourself, right? You, I retire. That's what happened to your friend.
Looking like a tough guy.
So long, man. Have a good day.
Fuck you! Who put this thing together? Me! You're dead, motherfucker!
We're doing 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Fuck you, man. Say hello to my little friend!
Absolutely brilliant. Don't show Sam this, Mark. She'll think you've got a bit of a past. Right. Okay. Let's do those two, and then I'll show you a third one in a moment. Right. I need me bit of paper because I'm going to write down my scores. Right. Let's go to John's clip first. John, what was the film?
Grease.
It was. I'm assuming you got that, Mark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. And the character's name. John?
Danny.
Danny. What did you put? Danny?
I put Danny.
Okay. All right. Mark, what did you put?
I put Danny. Is it Luso?
Oh! I'm going to give you both a point. It was Danny Zuko.
Is it
Right.
Russo?
Zuko. Or Zuko, yeah. But
Zuko.
I'll give you a point because no one would know his surname. But you were very close, Mark. Very close. And the actor's name, John.
Well, it's got a very good first name. It's Mr. Travolta.
Yeah. Okay. And Mark, did you get that?
Yeah, we got
Excellent.
it.
Excellent. John Travolta. Okay, Mark, your one. All right.
Yeah.
Did you get the film?
Scarface?
Yes. John,
Yeah.
did you get that?
Yes.
Okay. Mark, did you get the
It's the-
character's
it's the
name?
actual-
Is it Tony Montana?
Spot on. Did you get it? Get it, John, or not?
No,
Is that a no?
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, got a blank.
And your actor's name, Mark.
Al Pacino?
It was Al Pacino. Did you get that, John? Yeah? Excellent. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Now this one might be a bit more tricky. All right? Here we go. Let's go on to our next and final
For
clip.
God's
This one.
sake.
This one's me. Let me. I've been sharing constantly the screen with you, haven't I? Sorry, John. Right. Okay. Let me go to our next clip. Here we go. And get the next one up for you guys. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, this is the face match for this one. I think is great. Right, here we go.
Name your favorite dinosaur. Velociraptor. What? Did we just become best friends? Yup. We are going to start an international entertainment company. That's how you die. I'm bitching. I witnessed with my eyes your testicles touching my drum set. Hello, Ms. Lady.
Oh dear. We always play these clips twice. I'm actually embarrassed. We always play the clips twice. Here we go. Let me turn it up a little bit for you.
Why are you embarrassed?
Your favorite dinosaur.
Listen to it. It's
Velociraptor. What? Did we just become best friends? Yup. We are going to start an international entertainment company. That's how you die. I'm bitching. I witnessed with my eyes your testicles touching my drum set. Hello, Ms. Lady.
Right, there you go. Let me go back to the main screen. Let me unshare that for you guys. Okay. Your thoughts. So, we're looking for the film, actor's name, character's name and actor's name. All right, might be a bit more tricky this one. Let's go to Mark.
Well, I've not seen the film,
Okay.
so it's a complete guess. And the only sort of ones I can think of is Step Brothers.
And John, did you get that?
No, I've not got an answer.
Okay, it is Step Brothers. It is
Bloody
Step
hell,
Brothers.
fire.
If you've never seen the film, it is unlikely to know the character's name. But do you know the character's name?
I guess it's Chunk.
Okay.
No.
No guesses. Did you say Chunk?
Yeah, I guessed it Chunk.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's Del Doback. Del. So X's for you there. And the actor's name. You can probably picture the actor. I thought that my face fitted quite well. Any thoughts?
No.
Whoa, that is a question.
No.
No.
What was the actor's name? Sorry.
Actor's name? You didn't get it, John. No.
I got.
No, what was it?
It was John C. Reilly. John Reilly.
Wouldn't have got that. No.
Okay. Hilarious film, says Brindy. It looks really funny. It's definitely one I'm going to watch.
Yeah,
Just from those clips, it looks hilarious. I think my dad has, a sense of humour. He loves stupid stuff like this. So I think it'll probably go down quite well. Very good. Again, John, you got 4 wrong out of that, and Mark got 2 wrong. So it's another win for Mark. Over to you, John. We're gonna let's just catch up on the chat briefly. Hello to Brindy. Thank you for popping in, Brindy. Hello, Virago. Yeah, they're all chatting in there. Not yet. Blue sky in Thornton. What's blue sky? It's not blue sky still in Thornton, is it, Hezzy? We've had rain for the last hour, but no thunder as yet. Oh, okay. All right. So when we get thunder, we get dodgy internet. So we'll hope we don't get any of that.
Well, I closed the blind earlier, so I can't even see outside now.
Yeah, Brindy enjoys the film. Thinks Step Brothers is hilarious, so it's worth a watch. It might be on the way. Thunderstorms are awesome. Oh, you like thunderstorms? Yeah, I'm up high. I'm up quite high here, so I get quite a good panoramic view. And when the lightning hits, it's quite nice looking out the window, just taking 10 minutes out and have a nosy.
You get a good view where you are.
Yeah, John, Hezzy is Martin from Friday Nights.
Yeah.
So he's based up the road somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Most of the storms are just in the south of Hastings. Okay. Bit of laughter. Penny's finally dropped. Yeah, he's just worked it out. Was treated to an amazing storm all night, one night last year. When I lived up at Queensbury, Mark, this is going back a few years. There was something that I'd never seen or experienced before. Was cluster lightning. Have you heard of cluster lightning?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
And it's in the clouds. There was just lots of white flickers. Nothing struck, but just lots of. It was twinkling. It was weird. I'd never seen it before. But up at Queensbury, you could just see across, the looking towards Thornton. The clouds were just flickering, just blinking like this. It was weird.
Yeah.
Really weird.
Been in the clouds up there, weren't you?
Yeah. Most of the time. Yeah. I'm so glad we moved down the hill. Yeah, there you go. Right, John. Let's start with a what's the story. So hit us with a question.
Right. Okay. Nice and easy going questions this evening, just to keep it flowing.
Don't believe you.
Yeah. So we're just going to talk about conspiracies.
Oh, crikey. Okay, all right.
So what I want is a lot of input from the viewers. So I want to know what your views are. So just to touch on it, without going too deeply into the subject, do you think that the big corporations and the big individual manufacturers, do you think that they hold back on their technology for their own profit? For example, the oil industry. Do you think that the oil industry have invested in blocking certain technologies to keep our cars running on petrol and diesel for longer so that they can sell more oil?
I mean that's just nudged up a little level, isn't it? All right.
Yeah.
So what started off being quite an easy question.
Yeah.
I mean that's proper conspiracy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts in the chat?
Right. So I'll let you watch the chat for a minute. Mark, what's your thoughts?
Oh, cheers, Neil.
Well, not being
obviously.
funny, but you're an electrician and you're dealing with pumping stations, which is infrastructure, you know, around. And I would say it's quite dated, the technology. Would you say it was dated?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's very dated, yeah. A lot of them look like you're going back in time. A lot of the places you go to, 50 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's been no developments really to protect. It just kind of,
I think the technology has moved on, but it's probably the cost issue as well. They just patch things up rather than replace them. Just sticking plasters on stuff rather than put new kit in now. Well, it's getting to the point where they're having to replace a lot of it because it has come to the end of its shelf life. So in that instance, the new technology has moved on because they're having to put new kit in to work the technology as well.
Yeah. We're currently getting our road dug up, and Northern Power Grid are putting in new electric cable, for the area, and it's going to be on for like 5 weeks, and then once they finish that, they're doing 4 weeks on our road, so 9 weeks throughout the summer. We're going to be dealing with drilling and banging, and it's been a bit of, and it's warm. You want to open the window, Put that to one side. They're replacing tech that's 50-year-old. They're replacing cabling that's 50-year-old. It's reached the end of its life, so we're getting new stuff brought in. But I remember working at the power station, so I was working for a nuclear power station. And when I was working there, it was 30, 40-year-old then, right? So, you know, when you look around and you see what they're using and what they're doing, it's been running for 30, 40 years. The tech has not changed. They were decommissioning these power stations to bring in new power stations. And I've not been in the new ones, but my guess is we've got the latest technology, you know, to do some tremendous, amazing, you know, efficiency, you know, type stuff. And as a public, you know, we won't know what that is unless we get access to it to have a look at it. But my guess is that there's something new. They ain't just going to put in stuff that's 30, 40, 50-year-old in a new power plant, you know, so there is going to be new tech. I think what's happened, John, going back to your oil question, I think maybe they were buying out, you know, technology firms who were coming up with innovative, you know, alternatives. My guess is that they were buying them out to stop their progress. But it hasn't worked because other firms have, you know, come up with the same ideas and not been bought out. Tesla is an example here with battery technology for their cars.
One spanner that I can throw in your works is that if you take hydrogen fuel, for example, a hydrogen turbine, which could generate electricity, do you know where they can liberate hydrogen from?
No.
So if you take two hydrogen atoms and bond it with one oxygen atom, it creates H2O, which is water.
Okay.
2/3 of the planet is water.
Okay.
If you get some water and you separate it into its individual elements, you have two highly flammable materials.
Yeah.
Oxygen is far too volatile to use because it'll destroy anything. But hydrogen is what they can use to drive a turbine and generate electricity, and the only byproduct would be water.
Okay.
So there's a lot of sort of whispers to say that the oil companies have been destroying any research and manufacturing that goes into getting water, put it into some sort of separation process to generate electricity through a turbine.
We know that tech is used by the military 10 years before consumer level came. So, you know, they were using satellite navigation, you know, and satellite imagery and satellite stuff. Now it's on Google. Now we can access it. But they were accessing it, you know, far quicker than we were. They were on it 10, 15, 20 years.
This technology, technology goes back decades.
Right.
By decades, I mean 50 years. So when all the cars were gas guzzlers and whatnot, there were people in the garden sheds generating hydrogen out of water. You could literally turn your tap on, fill your car up with a hose pipe, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But the oil companies blocked that.
Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. Because they're buying out the firms that are being innovative. I can believe that.
It's all about the technology.
But the same said for Ministry of Defence. They're putting patents in for tech that we won't see for 10, 15, 20 years. You know, as a consumer. So there is tech out there that we have no clue about. Be that holographic screens, displays, and you know, and stuff. We're not privy to any of that at the moment. We're seeing a snippet of it with AR technology. So the when you're doing stuff on your phone, and you can project something, visually and walk around it. This AI, alternative, or artificial intelligence kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we're not projecting that. It's just a camera that's got it on here. But we know that the next level is what we see in Star Wars, where we're projecting a picture of Princess Leia communicating back to us, and she could be in the room, because it's a holographic, kind of vision in front of you. So that kind of stuff is all teetering on the edge of becoming available. Let's see what the chat says. Have you been following the chat? Apart from Mr. Frilly saying me in the shower and said it's the wrong chat. No comment. No comment. So I'm nowhere near Eastbourne. I'm in Yorkshire, Virago. Go on. Have you spotted anything in there, John?
No, I was just going to touch on something which you said actually. You looking at Tesla and whatnot, and all these battery vehicles.
Yeah.
The thing is with these batteries are so heavy on mining, and these materials are so costly to get.
Has he not worked that out though? Has he not realised that this ain't going to work? Wasn't there rumours that his battery cars and things, that he's realised that there's a problem, with the battery nature of it all?
It might well be that for the time being it's earning him enough money to be able to mute enough people to just keep carrying on.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying, it's all for profit. Sorry, Lauren.
Yeah.
You alright? Yeah, oh yes, please, yeah. Yeah, please, yeah, thank you.
Mikey is saying, anyone else getting weird audio? Scuffed audio from Mr. Frilly. Yeah, okay, alright. We noticed this before. We think that we've had stuff before happen, so it may clear. Let's just go back. I'm assuming it cleared. Just so you know, there's audio issues. Okay. Did it clear? Did it kind of come and go? It's your OBS. Okay.
What's OBS mean?
Yeah, OBS is out. So I've got Streamlabs OBS. It's the software that powers it. I'm going to switch screens. We'll move on, but let's do our quiz.
Okay.
Zoom call. We can try and fix it. Brilliant, Mikey. I appreciate that. That'd be good. We've had it for a couple of weeks, I think, so there may be a setting that needs changing. So appreciate that, Mikey. Let's go on to our pub quiz, and we'll switch screens and just see if we can clear it by switching screens as well. We're going to do our pub quiz. Pen and paper, folks. No answers in the chat.
Can I have 2 minutes for a quick pee break?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. All right. Let's play the ident. Here we go.
Switch off your phones. It's pub quiz time. Over to Mark.
Okay, so while John has a quick pee break, let me tell you a little bit. I'm going to be doing some Tomb Raider after this stream, so maybe Mikey could jump in a little bit later, and we can sort that out before I do a Tomb Raider stream. But for those that maybe saw us before, I was doing I did part 1 of Tomb Raider, and I'm kind of hooked. I enjoyed the gameplay. I haven't played any games for a long time, and just really enjoyed it. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more of that straight after this stream. So I'll have the guys will go. I'll reset the computer, and we'll be back to do that. It does clear, yes. Okay. Is Mark wearing a Scotland shirt? I'm afraid he is, Mr. Frilly. So they'll be playing on Friday. We'll have a pub stream. John mentioned it earlier that we'll play the football match later. So on Friday, so we'll have the England-Scotland match. We'll have pub cam for those that, if they're watching from home, they can join in the chat. and join in the atmosphere. So we'll do that. We'll do that on Friday.
Yeah.
Mr. Frilly and Great Scott cheering for Scotland there. Mark, you're not on.
See, I've got some.
Yeah, you're not on your own.
On my side, yeah.
Oh dear, very good, very good. So we'll do the pub quiz. We've got 10 questions and no answers in the chat. You can put silly answers if you want. When we come to do the answers, then do pop your answers in the chat if you want to join in. Cool. Mark, John's back in. You back in, John?
I've got my earphones in before I
No,
got
Max, he's got his mask tangled up in his earphones.
I've done that before. Right.
What are you laughing at?
Right, your keeper this week, tangled up in back at net.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Oh dear. Very good. Right, over to you, Mark. Let's do this.
Yeah. We all set then.
Yeah.
We'll whiz through these, yeah. Usual, carry on. Multiple choice. Okay.
Okie doke.
You all set, John?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Number 1. In which UK city would you find Waverley Station? Is it Belfast, Edinburgh, Southampton or Leeds? Waverley Station. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2. The UK was involved in the shortest recorded war in history. But how long was the war? Was it 38 seconds, 38 minutes, 38 hours or 38 days?
Just repeat the question for me.
Yep. The UK was involved in the shortest recorded war in history, but how long was the war? So was it 38 seconds, 38 minutes, 38 hours or 38 days?
Okay.
Okay. Number 3. Arrabbiata is a pasta sauce of garlic, tomatoes and red chilli. What does the word arrabbiata mean in Italian? Is it clouds, volcano, angry or pavement?
Okay.
Yeah. Number 4. Number 4.
Tastes like shit. That's what Virago's saying. Sorry, I shouldn't repeat it. So.
I can't see any of it, chat. How many UK members of Parliament are there? Number 350, 500, 650 or 800?
How many members of Parliament?
Yes.
And give us the numbers again.
350, 500, 650 or 800? Number 5.
Okay.
We all good, yeah?
Yeah.
Number 5. How many tournament grass courts are there at Wimbledon? Are there 16, 18, 20 or 22? So.
That's a guess, is that? I thought there was one.
No, we know there's 2 at least, don't we?
Yeah. I wouldn't have guessed that there was any more than that.
Right. Well, to number 6.
Yeah.
January King, Meteor and Salarite are varieties of which vegetable? Cabbage, potato, onion, or cauliflower?
Give us the names of
Names
the.
again. Names again.
You beat me to it, Neil.
January King, Meteor, and Salarite.
Okay, and the options for the answers.
Cabbage, potato, onion, or cauliflower?
Okay.
What we up to? Number 7.
Yeah, number 7.
How many legs does a lobster have? Is it 4, 6, 8, or 10?
Well, yeah.
Number 8. Who scored the first Premier League hat-trick? Is it Eric Cantona, Robbie Fowler, Dion Dublin, or Alan Shearer? Yes, for you, Neil.
Footballers' names again?
Eric Cantona, Robbie Fowler, Dion Dublin, or Alan Shearer?
And it's the Premier League.
Yep, the first Premier League hat-trick.
Have you got an answer down, John?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Is it a guess?
It's a guess, yeah.
Alright. So, I was going to ask for a clue. But I'll... Okay, alright.
You couldn't give me a clue which would help me until you gave me the right answer.
Well, I don't know when the Premier League started. That was going to be my question.
Was it 96, was it? No, it wasn't 96.
No.
91.
You see,
Might
so,
be 91, 92. Yeah.
see, I was writing off Alan Shearer because I thought Premier League might be a bit newer. But actually, that could be around his time, couldn't it? Okay.
Who was older, Dion Dublin or Alan Shearer?
No idea. No idea.
Having said that, are they all the same generation?
Probably around about that. Yeah.
Probably all the same age, Neil.
Okay, so it doesn't help. All right, number 9.
Okay. Number 9. What is the collective noun for the group of giraffes?
I may know this.
Alright, you probably will.
Is it vulgar?
No. Is it a parade, a tower, a troop, or a knot?
I mean, it's Italy ahead now 2-0. And Switzerland were just attacking, which would have been good. But nevertheless. Give us all answers again, please, Neil. Mark.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Is it a parade, a tower, a troop, or a knot?
Sue, the question was, what do you call a group of giraffes? Hopefully you heard the answer options. We're obviously having sound issues.
Do we all sound funny, or is it just Neil? Or
We've had this a couple of times in recent weeks, and it stutters.
Right.
So I'm guessing that's what happens, and it's on all of us. So it's a streaming setting.
Right.
So, but Mikey, I'll hopefully sort us out for that. So, cool. Number 10.
finally, number 10. Which Beatle crossed Abbey Road first? Was it John, Ringo, Paul, or George?
Okay.
Yeah.
Red Multi knows this one. Good. I'm set for the answers, John. Are you set?
Yeah, I've got no idea about any of them.
Okay. I've
So
got
I've got no crossings out.
I've got one scribble, or a couple of scribbles, but it's obvious. But I've got one scribble on number 7. Cool. Let's see. Oh, Red Mozzie, thank you so much for the bits.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you so much. He's just tipped some bits. Appreciate
Dilly
that.
dilly. Cheers.
Yeah, dilly dilly, indeed.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you. Appreciate that. Good. Thank you. Okay, Mark, over to you for our answers.
Answers, right? So number 1, Waverley Station.
I think this is a ploy to keep mentioning Scotland. Is it a ploy to keep mentioning Scotland?
Moving a bit behind there, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it was Edinburgh. Or it is Edinburgh.
Yeah. Very good. Next one.
Right. Number 2, the war. The shortest war in history.
It can't be seconds. I mean, that's just like one bomb. Do you know what I mean? It's, you know, so I'd put down minutes, 38 minutes.
Yes, 38 minutes. It were, if I remember rightly, it was with Anglo, something or other war. I'll search it up for you.
There'll be a reason why it was so short.
Hands up, or you're gonna get bazookaed.
Yeah.
And they just back down, you know, pretty much instantly.
Went home, yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the tents.
Yeah. Okay, number 3.
Right, number 3, Arrabbiata.
Are we still having issues with the sound, Mozzie? That's frustrating. If it's a scuffed stream, as they say, we won't be uploading it to YouTube, unfortunately, this week. If it's duff. Go on. What's our next one? Number 3.
Yeah, I don't know if one of you wants to put the answers in the chat, maybe, but because I can't do it at the moment because I'm reading off for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on. But Arrabbiata, it means angry.
I had angry, so I'm doing good this week.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm real pleased you know.
I'm just writing them in the chat.
Right. Okay. That's
So-
if we're able to hear the questions in the first place.
Yeah. And 3 was this one.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Number 4.
Number 4, the members of Parliament.
I don't think it's that many. I'm just plumping a guess at 350. I might be wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I put 650.
It is 650, John. Yep.
Yes,
You
good
watch,
team.
you watch election night.
Do I get 3 points for that?
No.
What do you mean no?
Question number 5.
Number 5,
Yeah.
Wimbledon tennis courts. They are 18 altogether.
18.
Yep.
That's good, is that? Because that's what I had.
Number 6, the vegetables.
What did you reckon, John?
Any guesses?
Cabbage. Guessed at cabbage.
I guessed at onion.
It's a cabbage.
Ah. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 7.
7. The lobster. How many legs?
8.
8. Yep.
I put down 10.
No, it was 8.
Oh, cool, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 8, I've put
Number
down
8.
Eric Cantona.
Eric.
He
See,
just
Neil,
seemed...
Neil knows his football.
He can't be right, surely.
It was Eric Cantona.
Was it? Only because he just seemed to be quite talked about at the time. You know, he seemed like to be the.
Only because he volleys his fans in the chest with 2 boots.
Yeah.
Studs up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right. Number 9.
Number 9. I think I've got this right.
The
It's
giraffes.
Tower.
Yep. It's a tower.
Yeah. I didn't go with the obvious one.
Did you not?
No. I went for the troop instead.
And number 10.
The Beatles.
George.
No.
I put down Paul.
No. It was John.
Was it really? I thought he was in
Yeah.
the middle. Okay.
It was John. But by the sounds of it, I think we know how this has gone this week.
Yeah. I got a tripod.
Red Mozzie saying it was Yoko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. John, I got a 6 out of 10 this week.
Decent. I got 3.
It'll all be backwards, but
Yeah.
6.
That's
For
not
the win.
backwards. I got it.
Very good.
Well, Neil takes it.
I'm happy with that. I can't grumble with that. Sue from Turkey got 4, saying that she's useless.
You're not
did well.
useless, so.
Yeah, you're usually pretty good. They were
No,
difficult
you are.
ones this week. Good. I got 1, but I only heard the last question, so I got 100%.
Well, that's it.
You can have that, Red Mozzie. Right, good. There's our quiz this week. Let's do keep us posted if we're getting scuff audio. We may have to reboot our Streamlabs and come back, but I don't want to. I want to try and keep it going if we can. Good. Cheers, Sue. Thanks for joining us. I know you like to stick around for the quiz. We're going to go on, John, to our next question. Here we go. Okay, John, all yours.
Well, it sort of follows on from our discussion earlier, actually. Because one of the notions that was presented to me by my fellow intellectual companions in the pub earlier.
Sound. It's sounding good already.
Absolutely, yeah. So one thing that plagues us all is the fact that we'll charge our phone up overnight, and halfway through the afternoon or the evening, it starts to go dead. We think, hang on a minute. With all this technology going on, surely the batteries can last for days, if not weeks, really. It's only a tiny little device, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that they're having us on? Do you think that if Apple really wanted to provide a phone with that the battery could last for 3 days, piece of cake, that they could do it? Or do you think that they're holding back just so that you keep on buying a new phone?
I know the answer to this, John.
Go on in. What's the answer?
The answer to this was there was a court case recently
Right.
where Apple were done for doing exactly that.
Really?
So what their argument was was that they were shortening the life of the older phones through software.
Oh, really?
To give you longer life, in a sense, on the phone. But the courts deemed it as unnecessary and, inappropriate, control over the battery. So what they were doing is they were using software on older phones to limit the battery life, to limit its processing power, to limit the phone, thus making us all think, oh, the phone's rubbish, go and get the new one. Go and get the next one. All right?
Wow.
So they went through a court case recently, and it was, they were fined heavily. And I believe iPhone users, could make a claim for compensation.
Wow. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Red
So it's
Mozzie
not
saying Apple just want your money. They've got plenty of mine, Red Mozzie. I've spent that.
Yeah.
So there you go. I think that's kind of answered it, John. It's gone through the courts, and they've deemed it as, foul and inappropriate, and they've been fined.
Well, especially if you buy one of those iPhones brand new, you're looking at a lot of money, and then within a year, it's slowing down.
Yeah, it's not
bugs.
necessarily a year. I think the previous time that it happened was an iPhone. I think iPhone 6. They started, they were picked up on it. So I don't know that they're obviously doing that practice anymore. Because they've been pulled up on it, and we're now currently on iPhone 12, so it may be a thing of the past.
Okay.
That people, that were getting the old phones and things. Batteries don't last forever. If you repeatedly charge your phone repeatedly and you give it short bursts all the time, you're effectively doing more damage to your battery. Whereas a longer, soak down on the charge, a longer charge and a longer soak down and a longer charge is more effective than little bursts.
I think that was more applicable on a NiCad batteries. I don't think that's applicable on lithium ion.
Right.
It's a different.
So older phones would struggle with that.
Yeah,
short time.
that'll be applicable to them, but not the lithium ion.
Not to lithium. Okay.
Is it different for some reason? I don't understand it.
I have noticed that I bought a different cable to the standard cable, and the different cable charges it so much quicker.
Yeah.
I don't know what difference the cable made.
Yeah.
But it called it a booster, charger, cable, and I thought, well, I just need a decent cable. So I bought it, and it's definitely charging fast. Yeah. Let's see what people say in the chat. So Red Mozzie's saying greengrocers are terrible and cherries are well pricey too, from DJ Technique. My daughter's iPhone 7 battery died, and it's not even 2 years old. I mean, we're on not even 2 years old, so it died fairly quickly then. If it wasn't 2 years old, it's a warranty job. I think they have 2-year warranty. I bet your Anchor is 4+. I don't know what the Anchor 4+ is. Remember when you take the back off and put a new battery in? Them were the days. Goodness me. And you could buy your replacements and keep your phone going. But with Android ones you could. I don't know whether you can now. I think they're all sealed units now, aren't they? Although I had changed, I did change a battery on a sealed unit once, and it gave it a bit more life, but it only lasted a little bit longer. You need a good old Nokia to stay charged for up to 6 months. They did last a long time. You could charge it up once or twice a week and it would see you through. New Apple cable is USB-C. and my.
I want one of your
phone.
phones, Mark.
Where's what, sorry?
I want one of your phones.
It just goes.
What's your phone? What's your
It's
phone,
just
Mark?
It's just a little Samsung Galaxy, but
Right.
I say it doesn't really. It's nothing fancy really. Just a little cheap phone, and it's. I say.
DJ
all
Technique
the apps
was
and everything.
DJ Technique was waiting today for his delivery of a new phone. I think he was getting a Samsung, and he needed to go out, so said to his daughter, right, so you're going to be in, the delivery's coming in this hour window from DPD, all right? And his daughter, saying, yeah, no problem, and he's going, but wake up, don't go back to sleep. Yeah, it'll be fine. So he goes off, gets a text message saying unable to make a delivery of your, DPD, delivery. So he phones up his daughter. Hello, yeah, what, and he's just woken her up, and she'd missed the delivery. So the
How
phone's,
annoying.
Yeah. You're set up to fail there when you rely on someone else. So DJ's got the day off tomorrow. I've said sit by the door, and wait. That's what I end up doing.
Just leave the bloody door open.
Oh, and let them put it through. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I've come to, because I'm 2 floors up. I'd never hear the front door. So when I know I've got a delivery coming, I will be glued to that door. So that I'll be in the kitchen just waiting for that hour. Or hour and a half, for something to turn up, because if I miss it, it really annoys me. Good, right? Let's call it there. Let's cut ourselves short and call in some last orders.
Right, boys, haven't you got homes to go to?
Last orders, folks. Let's call it there. Thank you so much for joining us for another Happy Hour TV. I hope it hasn't all been glitchy sound all the way through. We had some followers over the past week, so I want to give them a shout out. We had ADXMM, we had Pure, I need to take my specs off, Pure Kamiguri, hit the follow button, as well as Total Dad. So appreciate the follows, really do. We tipped over the edge, so we're over the 100 viewers now. 100 followers, so really do appreciate it. The community is growing, and we really appreciate you being here and joining in the chat. So thank you so much for hitting the follow button. If you're on YouTube, and we'll see whether this gets transferred onto YouTube this week, I might be able to just chop out the scuff bits. If it goes onto YouTube and you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. It's completely free, but it'll just give you a little reminder of when our next episode goes on. And when you're a follower on Twitch, you should get a notification of when we go live. It's usually every Wednesday at 8:30 on Twitch, and Friday at 5 o'clock. So do join us, on either of those. Thank you, Mark, for doing our quiz this week, and thank you to the folks in the chat for joining in. I'm going to be back in the next sort of 20 minutes or so. I'll get Tomb Raider set up, and we'll play some games this evening. I'm not going to do any work tonight, so I might as well play a game for a few hours. So late night stream, if you're up for it. I'm going to be on here on Twitch doing some Tomb Raider. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
See you on Friday.
Yes.
And we'll have our pub stream on Friday. All right. So we'll watch the Scotland and England game this Friday.
Brindy, are you going to watch Brindy? I want to know.
We'll have pub cam. Yeah, we'll have pub cam for us. All right. Cheers all. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody in the chat for joining in. And we'll catch up with you again soon. Cheers, guys. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Cheers.